Hello, and thank you for coming to the McWaters Effect. I'm your host, Matt, and today I'm looking at OAN. But first, I need you to hit like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Let's take a look at this news article. Arizona State Senate hears preliminary audit report. And there's a video. We'll go ahead and watch it.
The Arizona State Senate heard preliminary results from election auditors at a hearing on Thursday. One America's Christina Bobb has more.
Arizona State Senator Kelly Townsend, thank you for the opportunity to chat with you. I know you sat through the hearing. What's your reaction to the evidence that you saw today?
I had many reactions, but my primary reaction was, how do we go forward knowing the things we've learned today and accepting this as the final result when there were so many irregularities, so many laws broken, like the duplicated ballots needing to have serial numbers to match, and that didn't happen, and the ones that did, they were stamped over black squares so you can't read them. So many things that are wrong with this election. How do we even go forward assuming that it was done correctly and that we know who the actual winner was?
Right, and President Biden only won the state of Arizona by 10,457 votes. And just today we learned that there were over 74,000 mail-in ballots that actually have no record of ever actually being mailed out. They were just magically received on election night. And it could be fraudulent or it might not be. We don't know, but certainly people have questions. What's your response to the people of Arizona and really to the country who saw this and say, how can Arizona say that they lawfully certified their election results?
I certainly want my signature on that certification, because the things we learned today, that was just one of many things we heard about. And they didn't even talk about the federal only voters, that we have, and that's 11,000. So we have many, many problems. I think that Arizona voters should really be outraged at what's happened. And I think that the way that the county supervisors have handled this, they have obstructed, they've mocked us, they've said this was a perfectly good election. But you know what? Today is a really good example. We have tried to work with them, and they are not sitting at the table with us and cooperating. They're obstructing, and instead of talking to us, we see their reaction where? On Twitter. That's inappropriate. That's not how government should work, is on Twitter. So they need to come to the table and explain all of this. And I'm willing to hear what they have to say. If there's an explanation, great, bring it and show it to us. But if there's not, and they continue the same path that they've been on and continue to keep the passwords from us, I mean, the things that we heard today, that they never updated or changed their passwords since 2019 in October, outrageous. And it's a mockery of our system. So they have some explaining to do.
And is the Arizona Senate prepared to take action or move forward, not just based on what you hear today, but based on the remainder of the audit? We're still waiting for the final report once it eventually comes out. Of course, the people of America want to know, what's the Senate going to do about it?
Well, we need to have a collective conversation about which direction we go, but I sure would like to see some indictments. I sure would like to see the Attorney General pick up a lot of this and take this forward and say, explain this, county supervisors. Explain this, Adrian Fontes, the county recorder of Maricopa County. How did this happen? Where did these irregularities come from? The signature verifications, where you're supposed to find 20 similarities on a signature to the voter registration card, reduced to 10, reduced to 4, reduced to 0. That was an allegation today. Answer that. Tell us why that happened, or prove to us it didn't. And if that did, how are we supposed to trust the outcome of this election? And what do we do going forward? I would like to see it repeated. I don't think this is a good election, and it needs to be scrapped. And we need to do it over. And if there was laws broken, which apparently, as what we heard today, like with the duplicated ballots and the missing serial numbers, that's breaking the law. There needs to be indictments.
Ma'am, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, guys, that's the end of the video. And by what I'm hearing, that is just the tip of the iceberg, what came out of this hearing. They haven't even finished what they're investigating or gotten all the information they needed from the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors, such as the passwords of the routers. And the final report is supposed to be coming out sometime in August. And Wendy Rogers is talking about decertifying the electors. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. They need to look at all their options and decide what they want to do. And it explains why the Democrats and Biden administration are losing their mind, especially after what's come out of Georgia as well. And they're trying to stop that Pennsylvania audit from happening, or investigation. But guys, that's my opinion. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Helps channel grow. Peace.